This story begins with an ordinary individual who lived a normal-type life. However, that normality began to change very quickly, vertigiноusly becoming a nightmare. Day by day, it became more difficult to move on. Vincent began to have many problems, debts and enmities. It was very difficult to get a job, and what he got was not enough, and in the worst case, it only lasted for a short period. He had to travel great distances to work, and then at the end of the day, an endless journey back awaited him. All this stressed Vincent, who did not know how to solve his problems and improve his lifestyle. He had to sell many of his stuff to try to help himself and his family, but it was never enough. One day, his belongings were stolen. They ambushed him on a dark and desolate street. There was little he could do to prevent the robbery, and he was injured. All this was changing Vincent's psyche. He had strange feelings in his soul, and his mind began to develop an idea, which did not let him live in peace. To make matters worse, a terrible pandemic started, and Vincent realized that this needed a twist to make things better. He turned to his friends, but they all turned their backs on him. Only broken promises and false offers remained. Vincent felt that he was reaching the brink of collapse. He suffered from ridicule from those who claimed to be his friends. His son was seriously injured in a cowardly brawl, and for no reason. He did everything but only received the indifference of people in hospitals. Everything was a total chaos. After great suffering and despair, Vincent lost his only son.
What am I doing here? What is this place? Where's the exit of these rooms? The last thing I remember is that I was leaning against the wall, and now I'm here. Now, I'm free.
Vincent's gaze changed forever. An insane look. The eyes of hell made Vincent enter a labyrinth with no way out. His acquaintances no longer identified him. Now he was a strange, mysterious, and dark being. Weeks later, the pain of the loss had Vincent in total neglect. He took refuge in alcohol, and a feeling of guilt punished him day and night. He repeated to himself,
I could have done more.
he had lost his job, and there were debts to pay. The rent on the house had expired. He had only one day left to vacate. Vincent walked aimlessly, lost in thoughts. He walked and walked. It was too late to go back. He took a seat on a bench in a park he didn't even know. Only a lone dog approached him, and they stayed together.
Thank you, good friend.
He said. Then he was silent forever. Looking up at the sky, he felt a sharp pain in his chest. He couldn't breathe anymore. That was all for him.
I am the best at this board game. My business is growing up like the beer. I have a good lifestyle. Everything works out for me. Not like that miserable What was that? What the hell? Nothing. What? Vincent? What is happening?